Hey guys, so I'm here in San Antonio and check out the new vehicle pickup area here at Tesla. I am here to document Joe Tegmeyer's pickup of his Cybertruck. As you can see, there's a Cybertruck in there. So a very exciting day. Let's get into it.
And then we're going to walk around over here to this side of the truck. So to open it or unlock it, you can just press this and
Okay.
kind of pop open. And then we have all the formats already installed. I already got majority of the settings already also preset for you. So the way
Okay.
they would like to do things here is automate everything for you. So that way, as soon as we get your phone key set up, your profile, it's like set it and forget it. Everything
Okay.
is already pretty much set up for you. You just enjoy the vehicle now, right?
Okay, very cool.
And then, let me go ahead and show you to the back. Back here.
Tires are so
where it
big.
kinda gets off. I know, they're huge. Kind of have the cool Foundation Series logo there. Let's go ahead and get this opened up for you.
Alright.
Very nice. We'll press this button so that way we can go ahead and open it. And then back here, this is where we have your UNC.
Okay.
Let me get it up for you. And then the dividers. Oh, it actually looks like it's sealed. You want me to open it up for you?
Sure.
I have a little acrylic knife.
Very, very
Oh,
cool.
perfect. Thank you, sir.
You come equipped.
And he wasn't even a Boy Scout.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Oh, so it's like a bladeless.
Yeah, it's like an
razor blade.
acrylic one. That way I can kind of take these off of the
Okay.
vehicle if there's anything minor. And then over here we have your 20-foot long cord.
Awesome.
And it's not the ordinary one as well. So this doesn't have like the Tesla logo like the other ones do. So
Oh, okay.
This is like an updated version of what the UNC
Okay.
would be like, which is really cool.
Very cool.
So
it's
slightly a
just
little
the
different,
110.
and the 1450.
Oh, it does come with the 1450. Excellent. Is this the same connector for the like the Model 3 one?
It is.
Okay.
So it would still work with it, like the adapters.
Okay.
It's just a little bit different design than we did
Awesome.
for the Cybertruck. Along with the key, right? Because the key on the back of the key card, it looks very nice.
Well, one thing people want me to find is where does it say Tesla on here? Because there are some places that it says it.
I would say it's very hard to find where it says Tesla. I would say probably on the side of the door where it kind of shows you the tire size. That's probably where you see the Tesla.
The headlights say it too.
Oh yeah, on the front bottom right,
Yep.
I believe. Yep.
Very cool. So here I am in my Cybertruck. I still can't believe it. My cheeks are hurting because I'm like smiling so much. But you know, one of the very first things that I got asked to check is what was the charge when I got here. It's 84%. So it's not 100, it's not 50. They got it at 84%. So I hope that answers one of the questions that people have. But yeah, so pretty amazing.
So where were you in line?
Where was I in line?
Yes. You had a reservation?
I did. I actually put a reservation in on a lark on a whim in early January.
So you didn't have one before that?
No, I did
That's
not.
insane.
It is.
Are you willing to share what happened?
I'll just say that I was given an opportunity and I thought about it for a long time because I know a lot of people are wanting these and have been in line for a long time and all that, but you know, how many opportunities do you have something like this? And you know, I've been watching the whole thing the whole time and trying to share all that. So
Yeah, you haven't only been watching, you've been documenting.
yeah, but I decided I would take take them up on the opportunity, so I did.
So, there's a bit of a price tag.
Yeah, there is. As Elon says, they don't give anybody discounts or whatever. So the opportunity gave me the opportunity to purchase it. So I did purchase it, and part of that was I traded in my Model S, which is kind of sad because that was my very first Tesla, and that's what got me into all of this actually. But having two vehicles that kind of do the same thing as far as the size, the number of people. I originally got the Model S because it had a hatchback, and I thought I would be carrying a bunch of stuff, especially for my shop. So I originally didn't get a Model 3 because it didn't have a hatch. So I got a Model S instead, and that was basically my introduction to Tesla. And this kind of, I know it's a big truck, but it replicates what I got the Model S for.
So you're trading in your Model S through Tesla?
Yes.
You're not selling it independently?
No.
Why?
Just a lot easier. Normally when I had my shop and I was just doing my Joe's Last Chance Garage stuff, I took care of selling things. Especially with the Highline vehicles that I was working with, I would do them on Bring a Trailer. I would do them in big auctions, and I'd go through the whole process of preparing the vehicle, doing the photos and all that stuff. I just don't have the time right now.
Yeah.
And this was a lot more convenient, and this was really out of the blue for me. I mean,
yeah.
I really didn't have all that planned, and I've been reducing the number of vehicles that I had anyway, because I had a whole bunch because of what I did with Porsche in my shop, but I've sold almost all of them, so I'm just trying to downsize.
What can you give us a ballpark of like how trading in has helped? What is the price tag on this one, and how much has it helped?
Well, this is a all-wheel drive Foundation series, so it's right at about $99,900. So it's right at $100,000.
Oh my God.
And the Model S helped bring that down considerably.
Gotcha. That's so cool. What are you're taking it down the Starbase, right?
I am.
I was gonna say, like, what are your plans now?
Well, there's a couple things that I want to do with this. One is I have a shop, I have a lift, I have capability to put this up and take a look at suspension underneath it, that kind of stuff. Things that maybe some people don't see. I know Sandy Moreau got one, so they're going to be disassembling it, but I won't be doing that, but I'll at least be able to show, maybe things that people might want to know about the Cybertruck. I also have a lot of images of the machinery that built it, images of the machines working and what they do, and then I'll be able to show, like, for the door itself and how it's manufactured and where the laser welds are and how all that works. I'd like to be able to show the machine that does that, plus, the actual car itself.
Right.
Another thing that I want to do with it is obviously going down to Starbase. There's a lot of interest on that, and I'm not sure if I'm prepared for what that's going to be like when we go down there, but this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And also just use it. I mean, that's something I always told my clients in my shop when they got Porsches and whatever their vehicle, is I'm like, you bought this to drive it, right? It's not meant to just sit in a bubble somewhere, and this is meant to be used. So I'll be using it like you're meant to. So
right.
That's my plans.
So how the tables have turned.
Yes.
Because I was trying to get you a ride in a Cybertruck. We couldn't line things up, and here you are, now you have a Cybertruck.
I decided I'd just buy one.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, when you actually were setting that up, we're trying to get somebody to bring a Cybertruck for me to see at Giga Texas.
Yeah.
And that was maybe 3 weeks ago or so. At that time, I had no idea that I'd be owning one.
Yeah.
And then this happened.
That's crazy. Why do you pick a ribbon?
I don't know. I will go with red. I don't know.
Really? I thought you might go with white.
Is this legal that I could pick one up?
I think red is,
How's that?
I think that's very good. So where do you put it?
I have no idea. How about right there?
Does
there.
it work? Awesome.
Maybe you center it. For the OCD people that will look at that and they'll go, oh, it's not centered.
Well, we still need to take a picture for the thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
What is your favorite feature?
I don't know. I mean, it just, there's so much on it. For me personally, I'll just say the fact that I've watched from dirt to a factory being built, to seeing all the stuff brought in, how the whole process has worked, all the interest of, have you seen a part of a Cybertruck? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
To have seen all that and then actually have one, I think that is what is the coolest thing for me.
Yeah, it's got to feel like not even real life.
It doesn't feel real, to be honest.
Because you've been on the front lines, like you said. I mean, you've been like, picking apart every piece of new information, and it's been this elusive unicorn, and now it's not.
I know. Well, the interesting thing is I would see parts of something driving around and try to figure out what is that for, and now I can actually look on this and say, oh, there it is.
Well, good thing Sandy's gonna disassemble it, tear it down, so you don't have to do that. It's almost a shame. I bet that probably upsets some people that are waiting in line. Yeah, I'm really excited to hear, obviously we're going to be down at Starbase for the third launch, which is probably Thursday.
Looks like it now.
If you guys are watching the video and it's before Thursday, so March 14th, Pi Day, so it'll be exciting to see the reactions. Are you worried about the fingerprint problem that I'm seeing?
I know that it's been an issue. A couple weeks ago there was a EV truck rodeo here, and I actually covered that, and they had a couple of Cybertrucks there, and I was asking the owners about that too, and most of the people are thinking about wrapping it, whatever, but I have some ideas from my work in my shop and with some of the restoration work and detailing work that I've done on other vehicles, that I have some ideas I'm going to try, and I haven't seen anybody talking about specifically what I'm going to try, so probably either later tonight or maybe tomorrow or maybe Sunday before I head down there, I'm going to put some of it on here and see how it works.
Okay, so this is embargoed information.
Yeah.
We'll figure out what it is at Starbase.
We'll see. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it does.
Is there any other customization that you plan to do? I know we're starting to see wraps out in the wild.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a wrap right now. I kind of like the original style. In fact, the way things are going, having a non-wrapped one might be more standing out than a wrapped one.
Right.
But you never know. It's just, this is just so surreal to me because I still am processing the fact that this is mine.
Is this, do you think it's a fair price?
As far as just a consumer wanting to buy one, it does have a premium for the Foundation Series stuff, which is understandable, and that brings in some options that maybe some people wouldn't want, which is fine. I think from the standpoint of helping Tesla right now as they are trying to recoup some of the revenue of building the factory and the line for it, I think it helps them, and I really hope that they get through the Foundation Series very soon, and then they start bringing the regular ones out for everybody that's put them on order, because that will open up more people to be able to afford these and get them on the street.
I know some people are like, why would I want a Foundation Series? I'm going to wait until it's maybe a little bit more polished.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that theory at all?
I think there's a lot of validity to it. I mean, if you've seen other car manufacturers, the first year model of something tend to have issues. Same thing with Cybertruck. We've heard some issues that people are seeing now that they're putting more miles on it, driving in ways maybe the testing didn't do. Testing itself can only do so much, but real world, as you know and viewers know, weird things come up that you just can't anticipate. So I will expect that there will be some stuff on here. I think they're going to learn from it. If something goes wrong, I'm sure that they'll take a lot of data on that. But it's to be understandable. For me, this is just a unique opportunity, and I decided to take it. So
this is your Starship, because it's the same material.
It is. It's basically the same. Although we have to find out for sure, because I think the Starship is, 4 millimeters?
Yeah.
And this is only 1.8 and 1.4,
Right.
so it's not quite as thick, but it's very similar.
In a way, it's your spaceship.
Yeah.
You texted me about this, and I wanted to cover it. You were saying that you were nervous. Why are you nervous?
Well, one is just the reaction that some people might have. I did get an opportunity that other people have been wanting for a long time, and I understand that. I know what people would think about that. So far, most of the responses have been very positive, so I appreciate that. But for those that don't think it's right or fair or whatever. I do understand that. I'm also nervous because I've had expensive Porsches before. I've had a Porsche 997 Turbo and I have all that, and that generates a lot of interest. But this is going to be on a completely different level, at least for a while.
Yeah.
And they're not, I was telling my friends on the way here today, is they're not rare in the sense that there's only one or two. It's now not rare, but it's not common either.
Right.
So a lot of people are going to be seeing it for the very first time.
Well, and also, oh, wait, no, it does have Sentry mode. It doesn't have FSD. I, for some reason, thought it didn't have Sentry mode. So that's good. So you'll at least be able to, catch people who might be touching it or doing a photo shoot on it.
If the fingerprint thing happens, I'll know.
Yeah, you will know.
But no, it's just crazy. And the car itself is going to improve, and they'll be adding features like the software for FSD over time.
Is that just going to be over the air?
It will be, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
really crazy.
I don't know if we're turning this into kind of an informational type thing, but one of the things that I think is very interesting is I've seen some new Cybertruck owners posting online saying that they were surprised that FSD isn't active or whatever.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand about that is the actual process for you to purchase. You must acknowledge that fact. You can't go further and actually buy the car until you acknowledge that it doesn't have those things. So people posting that they don't know that or they were shocked.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand.
They're
how
just
you
clicking
did that.
through it. They just want the truck.
Yeah. But I mean,
They're not reading.
You can't go through the process of paying for it unless you've actually acknowledged that.
So people just aren't reading.
I guess not.
It's like those waivers that are super long.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that most of the feedback has been that you truly deserve this, because I believe that. I know how hard you work. You actually live in San Antonio, so you are driving to Austin way more times than I would ever want to. And now you'll be driving in style. So I'm very happy for you,
Well, thank you.
I'm glad that we could share this special moment
Well,
with
I
you.
appreciate coming down. Again, it's surreal to me.
Yeah.
Very cool. You didn't talk about the wiper,
Oh yeah.
the world's biggest wiper. Yeah. Look at that. Here, you want me to hold it up? It's tall.